Yo, Hendo here with Average Dude Slowpitch. Today we're bringing you the Anarchy Bazooka 1-piece, 1-ounce end load. The model we'll be swinging today is a 26-ounce. We're going to go ahead, head out to Oñate High School, put about 100, 125 swings on it. We'll do the velo test there at the field. Then we'll come back here to the garage, get you a final compression, scale weight, and then our final thoughts. That being said, pretty good weather out there today when we went out to hit. It was about 50, 55 degrees, nothing too crazy there. However, just to be safe, we left all of the balls and bats indoors overnight just so that as the temperatures dropped, we don't have to worry about anything getting too cold. So let's go ahead, get out there, get our swings, and then we'll come back here for the final thoughts. Real quick, before we put more swings here on the bazooka, we're gonna go ahead and test it. We did throw about 25 swings on it in the cage over at D-Bats, so it does have 25 swings on it, nothing too crazy there. Let's just see where it's at before we get our field swings on it. Too far. There's our 0. Oh, and well high, a little over 300 on that side. We'll quarter turn one time to see where we're at. But that should be promising for break-in period. Well, for how long it'll last compression-wise, I should say. Not so promising for break-in period. To 0. Yeah, right at 300. So we got some work to do here. We'll go ahead and throw swings on it, see where it's at. We'll try to get about 150 swings on it to really try to bring that compression down a little bit. Well, that's a nice little knuckleball. That's the sweet spot. There's not a lot of like pop or exit velo. I don't know what the right, it just doesn't feel like the ball's coming off very good. And then we do that. Yeah, so out of the wrapper you can see it on the Z where that ball mark is, that's the sweet spot. The rest of the barrel, not a sweet spot. Yeah, so I mean it's got good pop off that sweet spot, but it's gonna take a lot of swings to open up, I think.
.92 miles per hour.
Yeah, like that felt pretty good. It just the speed's not there.
101 miles per hour. 83 miles per hour.
What the?
83 miles per hour. 80 miles per hour. 81 miles per hour. 89 miles per hour. 99 miles per hour.
Yeah, so it's got triple-digit potential for sure. I mean, we caught one at 101, but it's hard to find that sweet spot consistently right now. So, we'll see. All right, now that we've got about 150 swings here on the Anarchy Bazooka, let's go ahead and get a final compression test before our final thoughts. Let it sit on 0. And it's sitting dead on 250. Let's give it one quarter turn and see where we're at. This one did start a little over 300. Little surprising to see it come down this far. It didn't quite feel like it had really broken in to be sitting at that 250 mark. But yeah, we're right there at about 245, 250. So both sides 250. We'll talk about that a little bit more in the final thoughts. All right, let's go ahead and scale weight our 26-ounce Anarchy Bazooka real fast. This is a 1-ounce end load. Coming in 25.82. It's the factory grip, just barely under sticker. No real concern there. All right, we're back from the field with the Anarchy Bazooka. And first thoughts with this one is, I was excited at going out there with the 1-piece. I really like the stiff handles. We've swung kind of that Juno Vanquish, the Protons this year, Tantrums, 1-piece, Louis. And for all of them, this one by far had probably the stiffest handle to me. You could actually tell, almost felt like you were swinging like one of those old school 1-pieces, which was good if you prefer the stiff handles. Not so ideal until you really get it broken in. On any mishits away from the sweet spot, really stung your hands, you can absolutely feel it, which again is good for the feedback purpose, but for having such a small sweet spot in the beginning, it definitely made for some more painful swings out there. This did start, if you remember at the beginning of the video, at about 300, 310, so there was tons of room to potentially put swings on this, really get it to open up. I would say the big downside was here at the end, you saw we were right around 250 on compression already. However, at no point did I really feel like that sweet spot had really opened up. Even by the end, it still felt like it needed to be somewhere pretty much around the Z in the bazooka and not really much else as far as sweet spot goes. And then as anywhere lower, higher, you really got almost no good exit velocity. And again, it still hurts your hand. So the big question going forward is gonna be, for how long will it maintain that 240 to 250 range? If it's gonna hold it for a while and the bat's still gonna open it up, then great. Now you've got a bat that you can still, like we said, BP, we threw about 125 swings on it. And then from there, as it opens up, I'd expect that with that stiff handle, the ball will really jump off. You saw in the velo test, when you do catch the sweet spot, and even during the live swings, the ball does come off really well. However, it's gonna be one of those smaller sweet spots. You're really gonna have to get comfortable with it. I think I saw less consistency than we're used to with kind of the velo test portion, whether it was from myself or Andrew, who was hitting there before me as well. So just kind of something to keep in mind. At that 125 swing mark, we really don't have any issues with the bat, just some webbing, which is pretty normal. One or two little paint chips, which easily could be just from us transporting the bat back and forth. As far as that goes, the end load isn't super pronounced. So I mean, yeah, it's a 1 ounce end load. It feels good through the zone, but it's not so heavy that you feel like you're swinging a log or anything like that. So if you're thinking about picking one of these up, make sure you're kind of a stiff handle fan. It is gonna be one of the stiffer handles, more like an old school one piece. And then just understand that you really have to get comfortable with that sweet spot, and then pay attention to the compression, see what happens with it as you reach that kind of 100, 150 swing mark. Again, depending on how much that is just game swings, BP swings, whatever it might be. The repetitive action from there in BP, I can see obviously dropping the compression faster. So if you're gonna be somebody who just takes this out 30, 40 swings, and then you decide, hey, I like it, I wanna go game it, then I can see the compression obviously lasting a whole lot longer. Plus, I'm not honestly sure when it's gonna drop below that 250 mark. If we get a chance, we'll throw some more swings on it, see like maybe another 100 swings, see if we're still maintaining above that 240 line, or if that's enough to drop it down below the 240 line at that point. If you wanna pick one of these up, we don't have a link specifically for Anarchy, but we've got some friends we can put you in touch with. So just go ahead and drop us a comment, or the link tree in the description below has our contact info, as well as our website, Average Dude Slowpitch. On there, you can text us, call us, email us. It links you to all of our social medias. We'll get back to you, make sure we get you squared away so you can grab one of these if that's what you choose to pick up. If you want to pick anything else up that you've seen previously on the channel, or just anything that you've kind of seen out there that you're looking for discounts on, check out that link tree below as well. It's got a bunch of affiliate links, discount codes. If there's something you want that you don't see available down in the link tree, again, just reach out to us. We'll get you squared away. If we don't have a link for it or a discount for it, we'll get you in touch with somebody that does, so that you're able to pick up that gear at the best price and ideally with the fastest shipping possible. So all in all, overall, again, maybe not specifically the bat for me. We'll see what happens if we break it a little bit more, but definitely one that you can take out there, you can BP. Doesn't look like it's gonna have durability issues, and it'll really work on you finding that sweet spot, because again, if you're not finding that sweet spot, it's gonna sting your hands. So that being said, we appreciate you checking out the video. Have a great day.